Oh gosh. Oh, we might be on the wrong side. Brighton Beach. We need Bedford Park Boulevard. No? That says Brighton Beach over there. I've ended up where I needed to go every time, so, you know, that's something. If you get there, then you took the right way. Hi, my name is Joe, and this is a day in the life of a coffee educator. We're setting up for brewing science, so it'll be folks in here learning the ins and outs of extraction, strength, how to manipulate all the brewing variables. Yeah, I'll be working with Jacob. We have 6 folks from a new account that's opening up called 121 Cafe.
When you guys do classes, how often are you doing them here versus at accounts?
I think we're probably about like 80% here, 90% here. Yeah, we have a pretty central location with like a couple different train stops that are close to us, and most folks are used to using the transit system. So, and we have all the like coffee stuff here. It's not busy. Most people's spaces are small and can't really fit like 5 to 6 people training at a time. So I think it lends itself to a lot of folks wanting to come here. We've got to make sure all the coffee's dialed in. We usually have a little bit of background on the folks that are coming, so we want to know kind of what styles of coffee they brew, what things their cafe's serving, and then yeah, we like to have journals ready for people to write in, and the space is kind of separate so they have enough area to learn and an environment like this awesome table here that drains. We can make pour overs here and clean up really easy. This is the fun part. All right, y'all, let's go. Today we're going to be studying brewing science. So it gets a little nerdy, but I want you all to keep in mind that with all these variables we learn about, all the things that we cover, that the end result needs to be tasty. It needs to be something that we serve to somebody. We're not handing somebody a math problem with variables and we got all the numbers right, and if it doesn't taste good or experience good, then we kind of miss the mark. So keep those things in mind. In front of you, you have some scales, you have some kettles, and you have a dripper. I'm using this cupcake filter. I call it a cupcake filter because they look like those. And this is designed so that airflow can be maintained around the sides of the brewer, so it doesn't just bubble up through the bed. And these things are what we use to make pour over coffee. So go ahead, fill this up over here. 1, 2, 3, and pour in the center. We're gonna let this go for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is gonna be our bloom. Then we're gonna pour up to where we see 200. So we're gonna pour an additional 140 grams. And we wanna see 200 on our scale. Okay, so this is a hologram. If you ever don't know what coffee's in there, it actually says on the bag. So there's 90% San Miguel, Guatemala, and 10% Cabewa Natural, Uganda. Coffees are really just a picture of where they come from in a good way. So what does this taste like?
To me, it's a mix between coffee and tea.
Yeah, very tea-like.
Yeah,
Yep.
very tea-like, yeah.
Light, it's silky, almost like a white tea in some ways, soft. We're on our way to Kore Coffee. Account visits are kind of our ability to look into their business. We get to like help the baristas. We get to reinforce the training we're doing, kind of build relationships. Hey, what's up? How's the Adito tasting?
It's awesome. It's awesome. After you guys came by, we got the recipe from Eric.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
It's awesome.
Delicious. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
You're the master. I just teach. No, I don't. No. It would be like an Ohio, New York. Sure. We're in New York, so we should eat pizza. We're headed up to Midtown, and we're gonna visit a town of ours called Something Sweet. They have great croissant waffles, and our coffee. Pretty busy part of town, so we're just hopping on the B train, heading up to 7th Ave. Excuse me. Up. Just saying, hey, getting some coffee from y'all. Jeremy. Got it. Cool. I know I need an iced coffee, and then an espresso. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I kind of changed up the recipe. I think a little
Okay.
bit. Do 1 to 6.
1 to 6. Yeah.
I think I like it pretty well. But let me know what you think.
Especially right over ice. I think I like it just a touch stronger than the Big Trouble was. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. 1 to 7 is going to give you like nice and clean and like a lot of clear flavors, but I tend to like a punchier cold brew, and most people add stuff to it. So like
That's what I think as well.
I
When
think-
you add milk, sweetener, and whatnot, I feel like
Yeah.
it gets really
Yeah, there's like one that's like the perfect drink if it's black, and then there's some, and I usually like espresso, so I like this a little bit better. But great, man. We're hitting Swallow Cafe. It's one of like a few concepts owned by the same folks in Driggs, like or Williamsburg. Yeah, they have a great little spot right here. Yep. What up? Iced Americano sounds great. Thanks. No, black, just like my soul. Always say. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Today's been a day in the life of an educator.